Hey y'all, I'm back with VEDA day 20. I think I got 20 up. Well, this will be 20. Got a lot to talk about day before the introduction and the art. Let's see. First, I want to say that I found some more mats while I was cleaning up my workspace here. So this picture, which I think you've seen in another video, the previous video, so I have, pay no attention to that. That was just the sale price of the mat. But I have these cute little pictures here that I think tie in nicely together as a set. Her facing this side and her in the middle, and then like her on this side. So it'll be like, yeah, 3 for $30. So these are going to be sold as is, matted, 3 for $30, and $3.90 for shipping. That comes with your tracking and yeah, all that good stuff. So that's what's going to be in my Etsy shop. I am still looking for patrons because I have so many art pieces. This is just what I have on my clipboard. I have so many art pieces that I've created to give away to my patrons. All of these things, and there's a lot of stuff in here. I think I've shown some of this stuff to you guys before when I've talked about patrons in another video. And like all of these goodies that I would love to be able to give to people who love my art but maybe can't afford the higher end pieces. So if you can establish a nice collection of these pieces that you frame, mat and frame, and then you'll have a nice substantial wall art. You see, this was a 5x7. You mat it to an 8x10. Oh, and then you can use an even larger frame outside of that. Or you can get a bigger mat. It's up to you. Even if you buy the $7 prints, you can get a mat where the cutout is a 5x7 cutout, but the matting around it may be, I don't know, 11x14. And that makes a nice substantial piece of art for your walls. I like the little ones because then you can do multiples and group them together with frames that may have the same theme, or eclectic and mix it up a bit. So, yeah. And then, I still have the standard size 8x10 prints or the 13x19s, which are like mini posters. And those are all things that are in my Etsy shop, affordable art. But I also have things that I just give away if you subscribe to my Patreon channel. All of the links will be down below. And I'll probably try to remember to put some annotations around here somewhere. And if you subscribe to and pledge to becoming a patron, you get this every month. It's like a little art box, but not a box though. Maybe it can be a box. I don't know. Maybe that's something I might think of. But yeah, you get these every month. And just imagine if I have like a little under 1,000 people over here on this channel. If everyone did $2, I could just focus completely on, like I said before, creating amazing content for you guys. I know this sounds like a broken record, but this is just something that's really important to me so that I can keep creating content and eventually not have to worry about maintaining my business, my little dwindling business as a hairstylist, because I'm slowly giving my daughter my clientele because I want to relocate. So anyway, right now today I'm working on, if you can see some of the illustrations for the Kings of Rich. I think I've shown you these pictures before, but here's just a sneak peek. I think this is going to be the cover photo. I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll let you guys vote. I don't know. I think this one's going to be the cover. But I have quite a few that are my favorites. Like, I like this guy, but illustrating is a lot of work. And next time I'm going to remember that I don't have to do them on such large sheets of paper, okay? Yeah, I'll try to remember that next time, right? Because that makes my work even more difficult. But yeah, so I'm working on the illustration, but I am going to make sure we're at 5 minutes of chit chat. Okay, so the intro will come on, and then I will do a time lapse for you guys. And so for those of you who don't want to hear the chit chat, you can just fast forward through this part and the intro. And I will see you maybe, since I'm trying to get this one up early, in another one so that I can catch up, because we are winding down to the end of August. So peace and grace. If I don't see you today, I'll see you again tomorrow. Hey, so welcome back. Thank you for sticking through the chit chat. This is a piece where I decided to play around with water-soluble pencils, and I really liked where it was going, but for some reason, I don't know, I just kept going. I don't know where I was going, and I'm going to experiment more with it because I've done pictures with water-soluble graphite before, but for some reason, I just kept adding color from my watercolor palette, and then it became a mixed media piece, because then it was the gouache I pulled out. Then I pulled out the ink and, you know, a few pencils and so forth and so on. This piece kind of represents my mood. I tend to paint stuff like this when I'm in a weird place. I wouldn't say I'm depressed, but I'm just a little, I guess, agitated and frustrated with life right now. So there's always this tree that I feel like is just represents like some deeply rooted stuff. Like, what is this that just keeps being the problem? And the tree is bare because it doesn't seem to bear any fruit. And as you can see, I'm still playing around with trying to keep it light without making this so dark of a piece, but I keep adding layers and layers. I did like how it turned out though, and you see the teardrop here because that's part of the frustration. And then I wash over her with these striations, or, you know, just colors that are kind of muddy and dark and gloomy, with the blue and the black and the gray, kind of signifying like a rainy day or a storm. But then there's this bright green that symbolizes hope. Like, you know, when you see green, you see leaves, that means prosperity. It means you're bearing some fruit. So there is hope that it will get better, you know, especially with my finances and stuff. So yeah, that's basically what this piece means whenever I tend to create it, somewhere along the lines of that. And I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed creating it. And I'll see you tomorrow. Peace and grace.